What's up, everybody? Kafka here, and we made some changes to the build. It is actually to the time freeze slash slow temporal change enfeeble damage comet crazy build that we're having so much fun with, and I wanted to make sure I shared it with everyone. So first off, I want to make sure everyone knows that I will put a link in the description with the updated planner for this build. This build is starting to do a lot more damage, and I know that was a lot of the complaint before, that it wasn't doing a ton of damage. The mobs are slow, and now we are doing a ton of damage, and we added some things based on feedback from the community. Like, I just want to say thank you guys for the positive comments on how we can make the build better. That's what I'm talking about. Bringing everyone together, everyone's brains, and just coming up with ways to make this even stronger. So the first major changes, which you'll see, is I'm using a +4 to all spell skills. Before, I was using cold, and that impacts pretty much all your abilities. So I will go into a pause moment for here. So when you look at my stats now, I'm over 11k on Ice Nova, close to 9k on Frostwall, and then my Comet is also doing a ton more damage, almost 80k with crit 300%. That is absolutely insane. I got a 50% crit rate on it too, and we got high crit rates on pretty much everything, which is really helping out. So thank you for that. Second, we did add, we added, where is it? This beautiful jewel. We got to find it. I didn't even know about this jewel, and this thing makes it a lot easier to utilize all of your skill points in the right spots. So we got General Electric on there, which really doesn't matter. What matters is the Blistering Presence. So before, I was trying to go here to get the 20% increase effect from my aura skills. So I had to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points, 9, and I went there too. So 9 points to get it, and that freed up a lot of opportunity to do some other cool things for the build. So I will basically, what I'll do is I'll update you guys on the guide, because we are try to do more damage, just elemental damage or spell damage, because we are doing lightning and we're doing cold damage. So we want to have overall damage boost to both of them if possible. So even on the wand, you'll see that we are, I have to show you guys like this. You will see that this has spell damage on it. This isn't the best wand. I just want high crit chance on it. Mana regeneration's good too. But spell damage, if I could get that higher, it would be even way better, and then higher mana would be awesome as well. I did end up getting the Melting Maelstrom Flask. This thing is so cool. So literally, you could use all your mana. I don't know if I could pump all my mana down this fast, but I'm gonna try. So you can see my mana there. It's down. I press it, it's full. Like, that is so good. We're still doing an 80% slow. Mana is our life, so we do have the 3,500 life from the mana, plus the energy shield that could go up to about 3,000 with the Grim Favors. So Grim Feast. All right, so there's two common things that I get asked a lot around rotation, and then also around my spirit. So I'm gonna cover both of those real quick before we get further into the video. So what I have is, I have Frostwall, right? So when I'm fighting rares, I generally don't need to use Eye of the Winter or Soul Offering. Generally, they just die from blowing up your ice wall, and you can see the damage right there. It's about 11k, 11.5, so that's decent, right? You can, if you want, on rares, but this is definitely needed on bosses. You can Eye of Winter, you could Frostwall, and then explode it. So my damage went up to 12k, and then I also get a much higher chance to do a crit. So if you read Eye of Winter, it inflicts critical weakness on the target, which basically makes it a higher chance for them to get critical hit, which is great. So also, when you're on bosses, you can even go a step further. So I could throw down the Eye of the Winter. I could soul harvest, then I could throw my balls out, and then I attack. You're gonna see 20k now. 20k damage from an Ice Nova. That is really, really strong. So we're going to do that again, but we're going to actually show you with Comet now so you can see what the Comet is. So my base Comet right there. So we want to throw the Eye of Winter down. We want to throw the Frost Wall. We want to sacrifice our guy. We want to hit him. And you can see the Comet went up to about 127,000 damage without crit. It goes up even higher. I didn't get lucky on some of the rolls there. So we'll try it again. Can we get it higher? 127 again. I've seen it around 140 is the max I've seen it with everything procs. So that is how you do damage, and it actually smokes things. It smokes targets. I didn't even use Soul Harvest or Soul Offering at the end when I fought the boss of the video, you'll see, and it was still super simple. So also for Spirit now. So a couple things with Spirit that people are asking. Okay, I have 412 Spirit. I have 30 left over. I don't have any more spots. I would actually put a 30s. I would use something for 30, but I just don't have any spots left over. The only thing I could take out is Blink, but I use that weapon swap too, so I can teleport around and blink them, you know, whatever. All right, so let's go over on weapon slot 1. What is the gear that's giving me Spirit? First, the Alpha's Howl, that gives you 100 Spirit. I have an 77% increase Spirit items, 212 right there. So you see that I'm at 312, and then you get 100 from doing the storyline. So that's 412. And what is using the Spirit? Well, I'll go over everything. So the cast on critical is using the Spirit. I have it, the quality up to 20%. That makes it only 90 Spirit for that now. Also, we are using Spirit with Blasphemy. So Blasphemy takes a lot of Spirit because it costs 60, but every one you put in costs 62. And then when you put in Heightened Curse, it actually costs an extra, I don't know if it's 60. No, it's 54. I'm not sure why it's 54. Actually, it's 44. So 44 when you put that in and take it out. So you might be getting confused with Heightened Curse. If you need to take that out, yes, it's going to make the duration a little bit less, or the effect of the curse is a little bit less, but that is an option you can do. I have Grim Feast with Clarity. That is also taking my Spirit down as well. So I have 30 left over, 30 to play with. If you think there's something I should add, let me know. But I am using Blink on the weapon slap 2, and I'm also putting in a Scepter because I still want to able to use my slow and use my enfeeble, or if I decide to change it out for more damage with like hypothermia or conductivity. Now that I'm over 10k on my Ice Nova, it takes one hit for these frost walls to explode. So one hit is done. So I'm not even using Temporal Rift that much anymore like I used to, but it is very, very strong. And we'll see just how a rare goes down real quick. So you see him, boom, he's already down. This rare right here, he's already going down. Easy, easy. Rares go down fast. And then I want to fill up my mana. I use the flask. Yes, the flask is expensive. So I would do maps with simulacrums in it, make them delirious so you get the simulacrums to drop, because apparently this flask drops kind of easy. So I don't know how true that is, but I just did one today and it dropped, and that was pretty cool. So I don't think you necessarily have to buy it. I think it's just better to try to farm it. Obviously this build works without it. It just really helps with it, because not only can I just press my Temporal Rift to get my mana back, but now I'm also pressing, you know, my mana flask, and it's going up full. So really cool stuff there as well. So in some of the comments too, they were telling me to add some things like Path of Storms. They were also telling me to add some things like Storms Charged. So these things that we work together as a community really help the build. Again, thank you so much. It is actually really doing well. I'm going to get to a breach so I can show you guys what a breach looks like, and then also what a boss looks like now too. All right, we got to a breach. Let's check out the breach, see how much we could pump in it. See what we could kill. Oh, we already got a unique. That's nice. So we want to get the splinters as much as possible. You can see that they're so slow, It does slow down the breach a little bit, but it makes it so easy. It's like perfect for just chill farming. Got full mana back because of the flask. That is a beautiful thing. Man, it works good. That flask is really strong. I think it works in like every build too. It just makes every build stronger. So I would recommend getting that. I was saving up for Dream Fragments. I was like, that'd be sweet if I just had that instead. And then got it. Boom. It's feeling good. So let's see if we can find some more. Yep. Another collapsed hand. We want to grab that. Just nothing scary. Nothing is scary. Everything feels pretty easy. Even if I get stuck in a like pile of mobs, I just throw out some frost walls and they all go down. Like still, this is still perfect for grouping. People are gonna love having you in their group, and you're just gonna pick up all the loot. So I freaking love it. I'm gonna take you guys to a boss next, so you can see how fast the bosses are going down now. Okay, we're at a boss now. So let's see how much this build is actually pumping on the boss. It's the Executioner. Let's see what he could do. So the rotation is pretty simple. We will switch to Weapon Swap 2 to time freeze him. And we will cast our Eye of Winter on him as well. We'll freeze him. And once we froze him, we can start laying down the bombs on him. And he just goes down a lot quicker now. And it's that easy. I kind of took it in slow motion there so you guys could see it. Obviously, I could kill him a lot faster too. But you see that this build actually is doing damage now. And is really, really powerful. I'm really enjoying it. Man, I have two great builds on two Sorks. I can't wait to see what the third ascension is going to be for Sork, because Sork is already so fun. Comment down below, what do you guys think it is going to be? I hope it's like we get like pet dragons or something crazy. So I think that would be so cool. But yeah, these guys can't do anything. They're just standing around. We love it. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, the link is in the description about the updates on the build. I'll play around with it some more. Hopefully upgrade some more gear. Get that Dream Fragrance one day. And I will be showing that off to you guys. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.